parts that I don't think we would see on the same team historically.
So there's your main point of attraction is going to be the Ahri and the Neeko for, hey, we are...
He probably recommended Infinity Edge, but a quick note on that as well is that, you know, Irrelevant's been playing at top as well. BB, we said in solo queue. Whippo, or an NA doing the same as Flash for Flash. Ignore the Rek'Sai because mid is just dead. And it's dead over to Caps. First blood to G2, and that was harsh.
And this is why we've seen Ahri come out as a lot of answers to the Ahri.
In this game, SK have got a lot of explaining to do to kind of bridge the gap between mid to top tier teams. Now maybe it starts. Kick backward is a good way as Mickey gets a Tangle Barbs. Pop Blossom though, and there's no support because Yike flashes forward after the Heartbreaker, and Han Summer thinks about coming in. Isma at a low health bar as the wave crashes, but it won't one. That is Rek'Sai to a core. When you have the tunnel system set up, it's like going on the subway as Caps gets away, flashes away. Meanwhile, Sonic Wave, but a great stun. A beautiful one as Isma tanks it up, but Tibbers comes out, and here's Yike. They've overdove in this. Nisqy doesn't get out in the end. It's a 1-for-1. They thought they were setting up that dive perfectly, but SK are traded.
It was a nice opportunity from SK. They tried to rotate top to catch BB off guard.
Still with the help. Nisqy's not doing too much damage himself as G2, while that's going on, they're just starting the Dragon.
Oh, Exakick.
Almost dead. Cap's gonna run
He may still die.
Close
the point. Just going wide. Yeah, I mean, that's the power of the Ahri, right? You take the wrong spot, you're going to feel it immediately. Exakick won't end up taking the business end of that damage. Have Cap splash under tower, especially BB. I mean, just solo gets this bot lane turret.
What damage is done. I think that's Irrelevant staying in lane with the Rek'Sai. Tunnel out once again. Broken Blade just charging back in. Gets it. Demolish helps out. Now that tunnel's recharged. See you later, but interrupted. Never mind. Go for the next tunnel.
There's another one.
The unburrow there it is, but can't follow up. Now the chase continues. Secret.
So they can maybe threaten onto it, but as long as members of SK have to group a mid, they're fine. But they're saying, screw that. Nisqy, we want you to try and get in behind, but Irrelevant.
Yeah, the fight might start early. I mean, Irrelevant, maybe not. Pop Blossom is a one-man quickness yet. Again, the Tangle Barb's there. Han Summer catches in, though. Look at the money. It flies into his pocket as G2 have already opened up in a big way, and BB is in Narnia again. This guy found a tunnel in, didn't pay the train fare, and now as he comes through, the Void Rush flies onto Exakick's face, but he's not taking damage! He's not taking any damage! Exakick says, get this guy off me! Get him off me, Dagda!
It feels so unfair. He just tunnels about, whacks you, and then tunnels out again. There's nothing you can do. His health bar just keeps on ticking up, and now G2, they're trying everything. Nisqy charms onto the clone. Mickey doesn't quite get Isma, so it'll end up backing away, but I G2...
Maybe this is a better target, right? Flash is available.
They spot Yike, though.
Ah, Yike being here. Maybe that's not pleasant. Charms went to where? Nisqy is at half HP. He's got Flash, Spirit Rush. Ooh! It doesn't.
That shirt finally makes sense. You want to be Simon Kell.
Yes! Here I am. Exakick with the ulti out. Tibbers out. Does it pay off? I'm still waiting for the question. The root doesn't. Sonic Wave doesn't. Isma, yeah, you have to at this point. Get stunned up. Quickness. Pop Blossom down, though. Isma waited 2.5 minutes to die. Oh, man, as Rek'Sai flies in, Broken Blade is kicked away but takes no damage. The Void Rat flies through and the Rush is there on top of it. BB is unstoppable, unkillable. And I think at this point, G2 are undeniable, aren't they? One of the best teams in the LEC, if not absolutely. SK have had no options this game.
I mean, it went from Mission Impossible to Benny Hill music very, very quickly on that topside play. G2, they know there's no jungler. They know there's no contest from SK, and they're just going to take the Baron.
It went from Mission Impossible to Scientology.
to Johnny English.
Yeah.
We got Rowan Atkinson in the building.
Man, again, for SK, as they run away from the Baron, that they never were really in for the first time, as DOS is just trying to get to safety. G2 pick it up. 9k gold.
Fighting, like, how else do you try and get back into the game apart from picks? But yeah, it's just a little unfortunate.
And you can see Isma, like, the look on his face tells it all, doesn't it? Like, SK's option here in this game hasn't been the greatest, as now once G2 thrive in this Dragon side of the map, it's SK who are running for their lives once again, but they need something here. Onto BB, the all-out is going to come through Irrelevant, maybe hoping for a better target in the end as G2 now channeling through the choke. Sonic Wave there, and you look at the back line, G2 a bit separated. That was Mickey in La La Land. It's still a trade, but for SK, that's not bad, as BB once again with the re-engage. Whirling Death gets another catch in, extra 600 gold behind Sama. and look at them fly forward. Broken Blade's under turret all of a sudden thanks to Irrelevant's ulti.
He's just
but
sitting
he's emoting. He is emoting. Now with Hysterics Gage just doesn't die. Flash unburrow. And he brings it out. It's the first ever LEC top lane Rek'Sai, and Broken Blade is making it look hella broken.
Get ready, solo queue. Rek'Sai top is on the way, and G2, they've made it look clean. They've made it look so damn clean. Mountain Dragon going to be soloed out by Yike as he makes his way over, as the base torn asunder by G2.
We can compliment that again, but you guys get the message. Inhibitor goes down. SK, they're going to make a TP play. DOS is in a flank. Irrelevant up in 15, Nisqy up in 1. But there it is. I mean, on top of Hunsummer's head, DOS just stands there. Caps keeps running, ignores, stand aside. Nisqy has flash and ulti, but G2 is still here. In front of the dragon they ignored last time. As DOS walks in, he can't walk in. It's just G2's dragon, and SK have to play second fiddle again.
And this is kind of heartbreaking now for SK. They are sitting 3-3 in the standings, but another game up against Fnatic still to come. And then against Rogue as well, but here we go.
Broken Blade, level 16 Rek'Sai, still again unkillable. What's the word? Watch him kick away, disengage. SK breathing life into the fight as Irrelevant TP's in, but Broken Blade uses the Queen's Wrath into the backside. And because Hysterics Gage is back up, still is not dying. Broken Blade is just, as you said, it's the best part of Tom Cruise.
And BB's breaking Hysterics Gage. He is off the charts here.
There you go.
But here we go, Nisqy. I'm sorry, bud. We salute you, mate. But there's no escaping this one.
The flash and about to be 2 shots. Stand aside, perfect. Another catch in. I mean, Hunsummer next back. If there is a next back, it's just going to be full items.
And now G2 with the wave they prepped earlier, just going to start to move underneath the tower as well. They have to pick this one up. DOS spots out Mickey on the side, but can't really get into a position where he's able to follow up. Isma could maybe look for some sort of hero kick, but you've even got the CC chain on Caps there, or at least the CC available on Caps, so you'd just be able to sort him out. So SK, here
he comes.
They're going to take it slow.
That's Broken Blade flying in. Run away. She means business. 3 items and a double knock-up. How good does it feel? Broken Blade again tagging as Irrelevant gets stunned up and stuck in the middle, and even with a nice pushback, won't get to go unstoppable again. Hunsummer cleans that up as 5 members of G2 run into the base at 27, almost 28 minutes. And this Queen, with all her fury, sets up the engage, jumps on in, another good unburrow, but the damage continues being meaningless. Broken Blade runs on in, and this time the Void Rush will be punished, but it's under the fountain. As G2 are playing with their food, they really have all game long. Broken Blade's already out. He doesn't care. He's off his computer before the Nexus falls. He's given the ref a piece of what SK just got.
He already knew it was over. I mean, so clean from G2. The Rek'Sai looking good. The early gank into mid lane, getting full control. How do SK try and play against it? And the one moment where SK tried...